For my observations, I went to Pinewood Elementary in Jacksonville, Clinton Elementary in North Little Rock, Frank Mitchell Intermediate School in Bologna, and then Lonoke Exceptional School in Cabot. For my first observation for Pinewood Elementary, I went there for kindergarten, first, and second grade. And the thing I did like was how when I walked in, the principal and office people asked for my ID and asked who I was going to observe and why I was there, so that I wasn't some stranger. The thing I didn't like was that, like, the parking lot and how to, like, figure out where to walk in and park was confusing. For my next observation, I went to Clinton Elementary for 3rd and 4th grade resource, and I liked how the teacher sat down with the kids and she used more than one technique when she was teaching them. She wanted to make sure she was showing them independency skills and not just to help them with what they needed to be helped with. And then the thing I didn't like was how the classroom, like, they didn't get much breaks and they were doing worksheets. For 4th grade, I have the same teacher, Miss Atkins, for resource, and she only had one student this time for this hour, and she was really good with the student, and she made sure she kept her up and going, because she did not like to sit down. She kept walking around the classroom and not being focused. So I think she might have been ADHD or something. But she was very she was smart if you just let her pick out what she wanted to do. For my next observation, I went to Frank Mitchell Intermediate School, and that was for 5th and 6th grade resource class. And I really liked that school in Bologna. It was kind of hard to find at first, but once I got there, it was really nice inside, so it must have just been built, I think. And the teachers were really nice. The office people were really nice. My 6th grade, when I went to observing her, she only had 4 students at the time, and it was only like the second week of school, so they were getting used to getting in a routine. And the teacher asked me, because the class hadn't started yet, and she was asking me what I was observing, what my major was in, and all that. And then some of the kids were asking if I wanted to teach there, but it was really nice. For the 5th grade class, I observed there with Miss Doris, and she seemed too laid back. She was kind of strict when she had to be, but I felt like she was too laid back. She had 9 kids, but one of them left during the middle of class and went back to her general ed classroom. And then one of the girls that was in there was actually in the 6th grade literacy class, and this was a 5th grade math resource class. And then I went to Lonoke Exceptional School in Cabot, and the teachers really just let me watch, and then a lot of the kids kept coming up to me. They didn't really seem to watch the kids very well or control them. They were just all over the place. And then I talked to the teachers. There was 2 at the time, because there was 11 kids in there. And then when I was asking them what they had to have to, like, work there, and they said a high school diploma or GED, which I thought was interesting, because I thought you would need, like, a special ed degree or something like that. And then they went into the gym later on, and it was chaos because there was another class in there, but I did see a lot of how the kids interacted with one another and the teachers, but I didn't see what I thought I would see with the children. But all in all, my observations went well. and they were, once I got in and signed in, all the office people were really nice and let me go in and find the classroom and tell me where they were. And even at Frank Mitchell Intermediate School, they had security people that stayed there in the mornings.